Hey, so it's 3 days out. Today so far is a whole hell of a lot better than the last couple of days. Honestly, the last couple of days sucked. Um, so thoughts for today. I am doing everything I would tell one of my patients to do post-op. I am monitoring my blood pressure. I'm monitoring my blood sugar. I'm using my incentive spirometer. I am working on getting my liquids in, so little cup. Doing all the things that I need to do, and so far so good. I feel really weak. I feel really shaky, and I'm having to pace myself. So got up, took pain meds, because oh my god, it still hurts a lot. Although speaking of pain, the stomach cramping that was so horrible is starting to resolve, so that makes it a lot easier because every sip isn't agonizingly painful. I would do it anyhow because I had to get those liquids in. So what am I doing right now? So I got up, like I said, took my pain meds, got down my breakfast, which was a half a cup of beef broth and a 5-ounce Isopure shake serving, still the clear stuff. And it took me maybe an hour and 15 to get that down with little baby sips. So those are going down. My goals for myself for that are 3 Isopure shakes per day, spread out, so breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then the rest of it is really working hard on hydration. So I was supposed to, my goal is that 65 ounces a day of liquids. And first day post-op, I got 35. I had to work at it all day long to get in my 35. Yesterday, I got in 45. So today, my goal is at least 45, maybe 50 if I'm lucky. Of course, yesterday a nap attack caught me and I fell asleep for 3 hours. Really needed the rest, obviously, because I felt a little better afterwards. But that was 3 hours in which I wasn't drinking because I was sleeping. So what am I drinking? I am drinking diet juice. I am drinking water. I am drinking warm broth. And I've got my Buddy Gatorade Zero here. This would be the Privy Water Blue, as we call it. No, it's not actual Privy water, obviously, but we have fun with that as an inside joke. So I have my my bariatric vitamins. They're chewables. You have to take them 4 times a day, so it's kind of like eating a chalky supplement 4 times a day. Little bitty nibbles on that. Probably takes me 15 to 20 minutes to get one of them down with little sips. But that's what needs to happen. I am out taking my walks. They are very, very slow walks, but I'm doing them. And so we walk down my street, we make a circuit around, and we come back. So that is 1 loop. And I want to do that at least twice a day. I'm going to gradually increase that distance. But for right now, that 1 loop absolutely wipes me out to the point where I need to take a rest afterwards. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just listening to my body and doing what it's telling me to do. At this point, I am losing a pound a day. But when I calculated up the actual calories in terms of food nutrition intake, yesterday was like, 230 calories. Not very much. I am not hungry ever. I'm still pretty swollen inside. It's improving a little though because, like I said, I got my breakfast down in much less time than it took yesterday. I'm not trying to rush it. I'm just gonna follow my doctor's instructions. So by them, that means tomorrow I start full liquids. So that is things like I got some kefir, good source of protein and liquid, easy to digest. and I will be able to have smoothies, but of course I have to make little bitty portions of smoothies. I had invested pre-op in a personal blender, makes single servings, and the brand is Oh Yeet, like Oh Yeet, that stuff right on out of here. So name is actually really cute. I like the name. And it has markings on the bottle, so it's easy for me to calculate and make myself a 5-ounce serving of whatever I want to put in there. At this point, I'm just looking for nutrition, so whatever I'm putting in is nutrition. The exhaustion is super real. The least little thing, I am wiped out. Like right now, I'm a little lightheaded. I really just want to lay down. You know, it hurts to lay down and get back up. I may actually lay down for a little bit, but that's okay, because as long as I keep doing what I'm gonna need to keep doing, this is my full-time job right now, is recovering, dealing with the changes, and riding them out. Emotionally, not really buyer's remorse. Definitely a sense of, oh my god, this first initial period sucks. Oh, it sucks so bad. But I'm focused on the bigger picture in the long run, and so the suckage is temporary. I can deal with that. You can deal with anything on a short-term basis. So embrace the suck. Yeah, exhaustion. So hopefully as I get further out and am able to get a little more in the way of nutritional calories into me, ultimately my goal will actually be between 1,000 and 1,200 calories a day. I'm just continuing to journal everything because that's actually a useful tool to help me see exactly what I've got in. It's also helping me keep track of my liquids so I know where I'm at there. And that's my update for day 3 post-op. So it's a little better. The stomach cramping that was so horrendous is starting to resolve. I still have it some, but not as badly as I did. Still taking pain meds on a scheduled basis. I was taking them like every 4 hours yesterday, which made a difference in me being able to function. And I'm gonna start trying to stretch those out and decrease on them, because I'm not a fan of taking pain meds if I don't have to. But I also, on the other hand, need enough to be able to function, get up, walk, do what I gotta do. What else? Oh, yes, took my first shower yesterday. So I took my shower, took off the original primary outer dressings. Technically, I can leave it open to air. However, since I really desperately don't want any kind of infection, I did cover them over afterwards with band-aids again. I have a total of 5 incisions. 4 of them are little bitty. They're like that big. And then the one that they took my stomach out through is about that big. It's actually pretty impressive that they got as large an organ as the stomach out through that little tiny hole. Yes, it obviously collapses once they've unhooked it from the rest of you. So the scars, they're my battle scars. I'm not going to have any issues with having them. They don't bother me at all. If anything, they're a badge of courage for going through this process. So I will check in with you guys later. If you have any questions, leave them in comments, because if I can help answer questions for somebody else who's thinking about going through this process, I want to do that because I would like to help other people too. It is a drastic surgery. It is not something to be undertaken lightly, but by the time you get through all the pre-op stuff that you have to do, you've definitely put a lot of thought into it. This is not a magic cure. It is not a magic button. I didn't wake up from surgery magically thin. Didn't think I would. Knew I wouldn't, actually. But it is a tool, and just like any other tool, I have to work it. So this is me working it. Right now, the work in it is just doing what I gotta do to stay hydrated and as active as I can, resting when I need it. Take care. Bye-bye.